Good morning, students. This is Rajesh Agarwal, your English teacher. Till now, we have completed 3 lectures on the chapter from the Diary of Annie Frank. This is our 4th lecture on the same chapter. So, let us start. I am not so worried about my girlfriends and myself. We will make it. The only subject I am not sure about is maths. Anyway, all we can do is wait. Until then, we keep telling each other not to lose heart. Let us see the word meaning. Lose heart here means feel discouraged. Now, see the explanation. The author says that she is not bothered, means worried, about her friends because she is sure that they will pass. The only subject that she is unsure about is mathematics. She seems to be having a tough time with the subject, but all they could do was wait for the results and not lose their hope. Let's move further. Next text. I get along pretty well with all my teachers. There are 9 of them, 7 men and 2 women. Mr. Kissing, the old Foggy, or we can say Foggy. Foggy is a person who is known as old-fashioned person, who teaches maths, was annoyed with me for ages because I talked so much. After several warnings, he assigned me extra homework, an essay on the subject, a chatterbox. A chatterbox? What can you write about that? I would worry about that later, I decided. I jotted down the title in my notebook, tucked it in my bag, and tried to keep quiet. Let us see the word meanings. Foggy here means old-fashioned. Annoyed means angry. Chatterbox means talkative person. Tucked in means put in. See the explanation. She tells how she has a great relationship with all her teachers except the maths professor. He was constantly irritated by the author's talkativeness. Despite several warnings, and he did not stop talking in his classes, which prompted him to give her extra homework as punishment. The first one was to write an essay on chatterbox, which she thought was a weird topic. Weird topic means very bad topic to write on, because what could one write about that? For the moment, she wrote the topic in her notebook, kept it in her bag, and focused on staying quiet. Let us see the next text of the chapter. That evening, after I had finished the rest of my homework, the notebook about the essay caught my eye. I began thinking about the subject while chewing the tip of my fountain pen. Anyone could ramble on and leave big spaces between the words, but the trick was to come up with convincing arguments to prove the necessity of talking. I thought, and suddenly I had an idea. I wrote the 3 pages Mr. Kissing had assigned me and was satisfied. I argued that talking is a student's trait. Trait here means quality, and that I would do my best to keep it under control, but that I would never be able to cure myself of the habit, since my mother talked as much as I did, if not more, and that there is not much you can do about inherited traits. The very first word is ramble. Ramble means to write disconnectedly. Convincing here means reasonable. Trait means feature, or we can say quality. Inherited means got from ancestors. Let us see the explanation. The author came across the note she made as reminder for the essay after she had finished her rest of her homework. She began thinking about the topic. while chewing the tip of my fountain pen is a gesture that signifies a person is in deep thinking. While anyone could mention random stuff written for the sake of filling pages, she wanted to present concrete arguments in support of talking. She mentioned that she will try to better herself as a student, but talking is something that cannot be eliminated completely. This is because she got it as an inherited trait from her mother, and this is how she ended up writing 3 pages on the topic. Let's move further to the next text. Mr. Kissing had a good laugh at my arguments, but when I proceeded to talk my way through the second next lesson, he assigned me a second essay. This time it was supposed to be on an incorrigible chatterbox. I handed it in, and Mr. Kissing had nothing to complain about for 2 whole lessons. However, during the third lesson, he would finally had enough. Annie Frank, as punishment for talking in class, write an essay entitled Quack, 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 said Mistress Chatterbox. The very first word is incorrigible. Incorrigible means beyond correction. Mistress here means a woman in a position of authority or control. Let's see the explanation. The professor found Annie's arguments to be amusing, but when she did not stop talking in the next lesson also, he gave her yet another assignment as punishment. The topic was an incorrigible chatterbox. Incorrigible refers to a bad habit that is difficult to change. He gave her this topic because he was annoyed for her unstoppable chattering during his lessons. On receiving this assignment, the professor did not say anything to her for a while, but when he lost his patience, he handed her yet another assignment as punishment on the topic Quack, 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 said Mistress Chatterbox. So this was the explanation. Let's see the next text. The class roared. I had to laugh too. Thought I would nearly exhausted my ingenuity on the topic of chatterboxes. It was time to come up with something else, something original. My friend Sane, who is good at poetry, offered to help me write the essay from beginning to end in verse. Verse here means poetry. And I jumped for joy. Mr. Kissing was trying to play a joke on me with this ridiculous subject, but I would make sure the joke was on him. The very first word is roared, here means laughed. Exhausted means completely used up. Ingenuity means the quality of being clever. Verse here means poetry. And ridiculous means mocking, or we can say absurd. See the explanation? When the professor scolded her for the third time and punished her, the whole class started laughing. As a result, she had to pretend to be amused too. After writing twice on similar topics, she ran out of thoughts. Thus her friend Sane, who was good at poetry, offered to help her write in rhyme. This whole assignment scenario was to make Annie feel ashamed, but she made sure that she gave an effective reply. This much is enough for this lecture. The remaining chapter we will see in our next lecture.